hike number 23, Abbott Ridge Trail in Glacier National Park, Canada. Bit of an annoying drive to get here because I had to stop for about 45 minutes just for roadworks. So 45 minutes later than what I wanted to start this hike at. But it should be good. 17 k's long, 6-7 hours. Where are we? Yeah, so there's a few trails here, including the one I'm doing, Abbott Ridge. Elevation gain is going to be a fair bit. You are here, and I'm going up here. Or here. Here we go. No, going up there. That's Abbott Ridge. I've heard a fair bit about the Glacier crest. 16. I can definitely see why. Yeah. Ooh, heaps of hikes in this area. This one starts nowhere, goes nowhere. Interesting. The avenue. See if I can read any of this. Welcome. Place, historic, national. I can read some of this, but not all of it. I can read all that. Vehicles of Parks Canada only pass this point. Didn't even have to read the English bit. Dangerous ice cave. I have no intention of going into an ice cave. Does that mean if you just see a bear way off in the distance you have to report it? Arthur O'Wheeler Hut. So much information here. Okay, I've got to make sure I'm going the right way. And there's Abbott Ridge. Yep. Okay, excellent. It's not steep so far, is it? Although I do hear it's really steep first bit. From what I've read. Maybe going up there somewhere? No idea. Nice day, by the way. Should be weather coming in tonight, I hear. They did mention clouds increasing. Shower activity next few days. It is cold up here. Put on my jacket. This is what I look like now. This is my warmer jacket. Did I put gloves in? I was thinking of it and then I completely forgot. Anyway, it doesn't matter. If my hands get cold, I can just put in the jacket. Jacket's nice and warm. If they keep having this sort of stuff, I'm not going to make it to the top. I'll be reading it. And I'm trying to read the French. So yeah, next stop, Glacier House. So that's next stop. Passengers of the train. Don't know what that word is. Don't know what that word is. Okay. Well, there you go. Birthplace of North American sport climbing. 1885. There you go. There's more stuff ahead. What is this? One thing I've noticed, the difference between the USA and Canada when it comes to national parks, dogs are not allowed in national parks in USA, but it seems like they are in Canada. The dogs to be leashed all times. Yep. And still getting all these little nuggets of information. The first glacier house. Anyway, selling the wilderness. I don't think I'm going to read many more of these. The ruins of the glacier house, it must be. Yeah, I think so. What's that? Did not expect this. That's not the reason I'm doing this hike. Just a nice little... Okay. Abbott Ridge. This way. So I do think we go up this this hill mountain here. Switchbacks, I assume. And people have just said this is the steepest bit. I will be sure I don't touch any unexploded shells. Yeah, even if I didn't read that sign, I still would not touch any shells I see. Thank you for that. Okay, here we go. First up on this particular hike is a little sived, what do you call it? Offshoot. We call it offshoot of the main trail. About 200 metre offshoot, side shoot. There's the road through the valley, Trans-Canada 1 or whatever it's called. And yeah, pretty nice views. The Rogers Pass, the main pass here, I think is just below us or somewhere. And the Rogers Pass centre is over there. Pretty nice. Is that over there? It's interesting. Right there. What can you say about this? It's pretty nice. Pretty little lake. I'm not going down there though. So everything I've been reading about this hike was that the hike up to the lake was the steepest bit, or is the steepest bit. It was steep at times, yeah. So I've already gone up 15,000 feet. 15,000 feet would have been impressive. So it's on about not quite 500 meters. 513. I lied. Is that right? 513? Yeah, 513. Oh yeah, it's 513, yeah. Anyway, still got a fair bit to climb though. Shorter way, longer way. I know what plus chord and plus long is. Shorter and longer. Shorter. I'd like to know the difference between the two. Better views, one versus the other, I have no idea. Anyway, I also assume the shorter is going to be steeper. Although, right now it's not that bad. Time for a short break. It's coming up. Just up here. Yeah, so back to that view, all the way up. So I sat down and went, oh, look at that. So that's the road. Well, that's the road I'll be taking out of here, and then you can see a waterfall. What a gorgeous highway. And I reckon the majority of people who drive it don't really notice because they drive it all the time. Ooh, massive glacier there, is it? Looks like it. So I did pass two Chinese tourists, going very slow. Came out of the trees. And I'm wondering if that is rabbit. No, not rabbit, Abbott. Oh, what's that? It's interesting. Little observatory thing there. Have some rain gauges there. Yeah. Anyway, at the trees, Abbott Ridge. I'm assuming I should double check. If it is, then we have to probably go around there and then up and then along. Okay. Lots of colours up here too. Merged with another trail and I was like, where's this trail going? And I realised that's the end of the longer route. Not sure which way I'll go back. Anyway, up we go. Those who said the up to the lake was by far the steepest part of the trail are full of S-H-I-T. Way steeper parts of this trail after the lake. I think the reason they said that is because it was a fairly clean trail up to the lake, so they probably went way too quick, and then at the steeper parts you have to be way more careful and slower, but it's way steeper. Anyway, Abbott Observatory. I think I have to go down there. Oh, I didn't have to come down here, but I decided to do it. Why not? Wasn't that far away. It's a beautiful setting though. Imagine living here. Wow, they've had to rope it in so it doesn't blow away. Can we go in? Can we go in? No, we cannot. Anyway. Oh well. This is my hike right now. Trying to get up to Abbott Ridge, just up there. Massive glacier. Views all around. Well, not all around, because I've got the ridge on the right. And I've been looking just down, just looking for movement. It's been just situationally aware. Bears, main thing. I just want to see a bear. But I did see someone. Yeah, there is one person down there. Going very slowly. Okay. This is the end of the official trail. Look, the sun's right above it. But on all trails it keeps going. So let's have a look. Yeah, it keeps going all the way. Will the views improve up there? Probably not. I'm going to keep going for a little bit because I'm well ahead of time. So I think I just got to my turnaround point. The unofficial trail, All Trails Trail, went down here, across these rocks, and then under these trees. And I went, nah, I can't be bothered. I'm getting sensational views no matter what. And I think it's just not worth it. So what I might do, the rest of the ridge was actually quite easy. I actually put my camera away, I didn't really have to. So what I might do is I might record the rest of it. Okay. And that is the end of the official trail, or the unofficial trail. Half way up Abbott Ridge, coming back. So, yeah, I think we went halfway up. Here's someone screaming up there. I can actually see a person standing. Anyway, there was two people who came to the observatory and then just went back. And I was thinking, you're almost there. Why would you turn back when you're almost there? Anyway, people do weird things at times. Maybe they think what I'm doing is weird. Yeah, you can see where that cloud is. Person just sticking up. Going the long way around simply because there was two slowpokes in front of me and they went the short way. So either they get well ahead of me or I overtake them. I'm not regretting this. It's all open. The other way it was going to go back into the trees really quickly, but this way is all open. You can follow the trail. Follow the trail. All the way. You can actually see the switchback there, then down below the trees about there. Anyway, no regrets. Plus, I'm a bit of time on my hands. By the way, there's the ridge, Abbott Ridge. That's about where I turned around, just there. Anyway, there's the massive Glacier and lots of bigs. Abbott Ridge hike completed. Wind is starting to pick up, by the way. See the cloud increasing as per forecast, weather system coming through. And yeah, pretty good hike. 16.5 kilometers long, 5 hours 20 minutes, average pace 19:29. And that's actually the ridge that we had to transverse up initially. And it's pretty steep. Okay, so that's it. And I didn't mention that I was passing a lot of people on the way up. Only one at the top. And maybe Canadians, just like Americans, they like to hike late. Because there's way more people here now than there was before. And they're leaving. Okay, that's it. Now I've got to drive to Golden, staying there 3 nights, and then hikes in the Banff, actually no hike near Banff, Lake Louise sort of area. Really don't want to go to Lake Louise, there's just too many people there. Anyway.